previously delayed game is now out on Switch. We've got a racing game coming up. Harvestella drops today. Sonic Frontiers is next week. And Pokemon is in 2 weeks. And I've got some concerns about it. Welcome back to Switch News, my weekly news show of all things Switch. So go down there and subscribe if you want to stay up to date. Let's jump in. So previously delayed Doom-inspired FPS game Prodeus is now out on Switch. So it was previously delayed due to some visual issues, which I covered in a previous Switch news, but now they are fixed and the Switch version, well, is out now. Now I think this looks really cool. It kind of just looks like Doom 2016 remake, but using like inspired graphics from the original series. I don't know, it looks really cool. It does look very, very cool. It's a first-person shooter, so if you're into stuff like that and Doom, then this is going to be right up your street, and it's out now! Harvestella launches today. Square's new farming RPG has also got a day one update that makes the days longer, so you have more time to farm. Fishing is now apparently more fun. You can switch jobs faster as the cooldown's been reduced. The mage job attacks are now faster, and you get more warning when you have low HP. Now, I really like the idea of this game. I like RPGs, I like stuff like Animal Crossing and the original Harvest Moon on the GameCube, so this seems like it should be everything that I would want, but looking at all like the extended gameplay and stuff that they released like a little while back and the trailers, there just seems to be something missing here for me. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it kind of looks a little bit like a phone game. I don't know, I mean, I could be totally wrong. This could be amazing fun. Let me know if you're picking this up down in the comments. Now, if you're into racers, this may be for you. WRC Generations is launching on Switch December 1st. Now, this is more like a realistic rally driving experience, but sadly, the League mode, which is cross-platform on all other systems, won't include the Switch. Now, this really isn't my cup of tea at all. I mean, I personally find these kind of games insanely samey and kind of boring, but there is a type of racing game I absolutely love, and that leads us nicely on to the next topic. The closest game we'll get to a new F-Zero is Redout 2, that's been out on the Switch for a little while now, but it is getting a new DLC with 4 new tracks, 29 new career events, plus a load of cosmetics, and it's out now, called the Summer Pack DLC. I don't get why it's called the Summer Pack DLC. Why didn't they call it the Winter Pack DLC? But okay, I mean, I still haven't played this yet, and as a futuristic racer, somewhere in between Wipeout and F-Zero, I do want to give it a go. Because I know Nintendo will never release a new F-Zero game, which breaks my heart, so I really need to pick this up at some point. But obviously, if you've played this, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Sonic Frontiers is out next Tuesday on November the 8th, and Sega has released some new trailers too, and I'm really getting hyped right now. I've always loved Sonic, but I've just found most of the games are just really bad, in my opinion at least. But having a 3D open zone aspect Sonic game really, really looks good to me. I just hope that the Switch version runs well and isn't affected too significantly by like pop-in and other visual issues. Now, yes, I do have this on pre-order, so let's fingers crossed that it comes in time, essentially, because sometimes, you know, pre-orders don't come in time. But whatever, I will no doubt do a Switch OLED like gameplay video just to upload to the channel, and I will stream it as well, so make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Now, we've got just 2 weeks today until the release of Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, and whilst I am so hyped to be hyped about a new mainline Pokémon game, I'm slightly concerned by what other publications are saying about it. Many of the larger sites have had a chance to play the games, and whilst most talk about their positive experiences with how fun and fresh the gameplay is, well, a couple have talked about performance. So Nintendo Life's Alex spent about 10 minutes talking about how bad the performance was during his time playing the game, and Chris from Eurogamer states how animations are hugely choppy, NPCs flicker, pop-in issues, and laggy menus. Now, I am still hyped, just purely because it's all about the gameplay, right? But it just frustrates me to no end, like that Game Freak and Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, what are you doing? Just polish these games, please. Like, you've got so much money. Don't get me started. We've ranted about this, like, in the past in dedicated videos, but it really does frustrate me. Again, maybe there was the whole thing of maybe they were expecting like a Switch Pro or a Switch 2 or whatever, and this game was kind of like pushed and made for that, and then it never materialized, so now it's being held back a little bit. Probably not. It's probably that Game Freak are like used to, you know, making Game Boy games, and now they don't really know what to do with 3D. Don't know, who knows? But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned over performance, but of course it will be coming out in 2 weeks, and no doubt I'll do a live stream and do some like Switch OLED gameplay as well. So make sure you go down there and subscribe, yeah? So that's all our news for this week, but you've heard me saying live stream a few times, right? Well, that's because I've started live streaming again, and we've been live streaming Bayonetta 3. Hang on. Yes, this Bayonetta 3 right here. We have started live streaming the game all the way through, from start to finish, like we did with Bayonetta 1 and 2 back in the day. And, well, yeah, go and check out those videos just here. Just do it and subscribe, because I'll be streaming like probably twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. Who knows? It all depends. But go and check these out already if you want to see some Bayonetta gameplay, and just subscribe, because why not?